Alright guys, we're on play number 4 of series number 5 here. I have a 4th and 4 after those 2 straight 0 runs, or 1-0 run and 1 negative 1 yard run. I have the ball on his 26-yard line, 4:52 left in the second half, or second quarter, excuse me, with the 10-0 lead. So looking at it here, guys, I'm going empty set. I'm going with the stick play, and this is the empty 5 wide, so I don't have a tight end here. I don't have Witten in. And as you can see with the stick here, that entails getting the go route, bench route out of the number 2 over on the right. The number 3 on the right is running the stick route, so essentially, again, he'll either hitch up or he'll go on a bench route, with possibly hitching up in different areas wherever he finds a soft spot in the zone. Backside, we got double slants. Okay, so looking at his coverage here right now, it looks like a cover 2. So really should be boom, hook, 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 flat, and then 2 over the top. So, which, if he does call that, to me, that's a good call for the situation with the 4th and 4. I don't need a whole lot of yards, so yeah, it's perfect against the stick play here. That's actually a really good call. Now, it all depends on what happens here, though. So, we get this guy going deep. It's very possible he could open up if this guy doesn't get over in time, if this is a zone. So, really, I got to look right off the bat. Does this guy squat and let him go, or does he go with? If he goes with, not throwing that. When you get bump and run coverage, that's pretty awesome usually, and it means you can get them deep. Problem is, with that extra safety there, that's a lot of help. Don't want that. Next thing I'll look at, if he goes with him, I'm looking at this guy, see who he's covering. So if he goes man here, then I'm definitely going to be looking to Whitehead, especially with safety being so deep. So if he was in some sort of 0 coverage or cover 1 where this guy's coming over, he's got to come down pretty hard. Same thing with this guy here. If this guy's coming all the way across on man coverage, it's going to be pretty difficult, so Whitehead will be my guy. Now, if it is a zone, I want to look at everything, and I'm just going to look to see where I see the opening in this case. So right now, just the initial opening is right here, and then smaller ones here, and then, of course, the deep middle, deep outside. So we'll go ahead and just run the play, see what happens, and we'll talk about it for a sec. So right off the bat here, we got zone coverage. It is not bump and run, as you can see, or zone press. You see this guy dropping off. This guy's kind of pressing a little bit, but that's the player controlling him. As you can see, he's got this circle around him. So now I don't know where he went, so I honestly couldn't tell you at this point. But I have this open, which I really probably should hit right now. But I see this big space up in here in the middle of the field, and that's where I'm going with it, especially with the backer dropping here, and he's looking this way. So even though he is open, and that's a good spot to go to. This guy could make the tackle and keep me just barely short of the line, or it could cause a fumble or incompletion. And with him face this way, heading this way, and look at the space I have here, to me this is the place to go in this case. And as you can see, I'm already letting this ball rip. I already saw it. Once he vacated, I was going to throw that ball. I was looking at the linebacker to start with, because I kind of knew what the coverage was, or thought I knew it at least. And boom, hit it. Get myself a good first down, and that's good for that. So I get 2 points on this play, play success, and of course doing my job. So we'll look at the others real quick. Yeah, so that's taken out. Safety's coming over to help out. So honestly, it is a cover 2. He's just dropping off a little deeper, so it looks like he is, well, like I said, the player was controlling him, so he bumped him. Backside here, we're getting like a sink look, so he's playing hook to curl, it looks like, or hook to, excuse me. He's playing curl to flat, okay? So that's what it looks like to me. Maybe this seam to flat, but that's pretty much what it is, guys. So really, either decision I think would have been decent. This one would have been a good call still, because he is open, as you can see. But the reason, like I said, I didn't is because just where he's facing, and it's an easier attack for him than having to get himself completely turned around when I have this guy wide open. So the moment I recognize it, boom, I hit it, and we get ourselves a nice play. So again, 2 points on this play, and we'll see you with the next guys. Hey guys, it's play 4 of series number 5 here. So as you can see, I'm going into the pistol set. I'm going pistol trips open on the backside here. I have my tight end over the right, and of course the back behind the quarterback in the pistol set. So looking at here, I'm going with slants, as you can see. So I have the 3 slants coming from the weak side. Witten would normally run the arrow route here. Instead, though, I'm going to end up hot routing him to a go, or a seam route if you prefer, and then I'm going to hot route him to a flare. Reason I'm doing so, I want this to gain depth in this case to clear the inside backer. This guy is going to get cleared by this guy. So if he's in his zone, he's got to go here. If it's man-to-man, one of these guys has to go with him anyways, possibly even him. And if he goes, then that's really going to open up a slant in here. So that's why I do this. I want to stretch them out a little bit vertically here and force one of these two guys to go with him, whether it's zone or man, and then also, of course, with the flat route. So it looks like a cover 2 zone to me. The reason I say that is I don't see a man lined up here over the third receiver. You see the backer over here. He could technically be on him. He could be on him too, so it could be cover 1 or cover 0 with some blitzes. But just with the alignment itself, at least pre-snap, it looks like cover 2 with the zone underneath. All right, with the 5 under. So let's go ahead and run through it and we'll see what happens. So I'm making my little hot adjustments there, sending Witten, now sending Elliott on the flare. See, he's bringing that linebacker down in a blitz, or at least a look like a blitz. He's stemming, essentially, is what we call that. So right now, I already know, cover 2. All right. So we have the safety deep there, safety here. Everybody here is short. I had to have like nice room in here. Really, what I should be looking to right now with his back turned, I probably should be looking for him. I decided to hold it just a second longer and see what that guy does. And as you can see, he keeps turning his body. He keeps flowing with it. Witten might have been open for a quick hot second there, but I just didn't trust that. I do trust this, and I lead him over the top here into this area. A little bit away from this guy and upfield to see if I can't get in the end zone. I don't get in the end zone, but I do get myself a nice play in this case. It's a good, 15-yarder, 16-yarder. So not quite enough for a big play bonus, but of course I do get my 2 points out of that. So I get play success and doing my job. So let's go ahead and look again and see if there was anything else. So right now, see, we force him. He actually comes inside to go with Witten, but then he has to come back out because he has to get to the flat. All right. Now, what this guy should be doing is gaining depth. He does for a second, but then he actually backs off, and it looks like he wants to go help out here. I don't know why. Really not the place you want to go. You already have a guy out there. So trust your guy to do his job, and then you do yours, which would be stay on him and then pass him off next level. It looks actually it looks like it could be a cover 3 even. But with this guy gaining depth here, as you can see. So yeah, I think it is actually, because it looks like he's going here. He's going more towards the center of the field, and maybe this guy here was bumped up, or he might have, honestly I don't know, to be honest. He could have been going deep, or it could have been an adjustment, but either way it looks like a cover 3. Definitely not man-to-man with the way they're zoned up right there. So with him moving out like that, obviously this is a good spot to throw the ball, and like I said, I'm going to lead him up here, and that's going to give me a little more separation as well. And there you go. So nice 2 points. We'll see you with the next play, guys.